You've been yelling, how about the Cowboys? This side here, we're going to win the Super Bowl. But you choked again, huh?
Why your forehead so big, dog?
Appreciate the skin.
God damn.
Appreciate the skin. Okay. Okay.
Big ass forehead.
Okay, Shamar Moore. I hear that. But welcome to the Out of the Berg podcast. We are back with another episode. I wasn't here last week. I'll get into that. But
Shamar let him back in. That's what happened.
Yeah, I heard what you said, Chris. Come on. I heard that. You know what I'm saying? But I let that slide. But how's y'all week, fellas? How y'all been? Anything new, or is it the same old, same old?
Started my master's class this week, and it was cool. I mean, we didn't do nothing. We just went over the syllabus, and seemed like a cool guy. Seemed like he's willing, like work with us if we have any complications or anything. Just a few maybe technical difficulties, but just because I have a Mac, and it'd be easier if I didn't. But again, he also said he's willing to help us do a few workarounds. So I'm hoping he's able to hold up on that.
Huh? Shamar, anything?
Yeah, just another day in paradise, you can say.
Okay. Nothing new in Georgia. Well, last week I wasn't on because I caught COVID. Yeah, I was COVID positive. So I mean, I got a test today and I'm negative, so I don't have COVID anymore. But
thank God.
My week, it's kind of been busy. I was doing a lot of training for work, leading some training sessions. So there's a lot of stuff I was doing this week. So, and then COVID, it's well, I wouldn't say I had a bad COVID experience. Like I was really sick or like I was out of it. I didn't even get a fever. Like I never had a fever. I only had like a cold, a sore throat. But like what made me like actually go to the doctor's appointment, like get a doctor's appointment was like I had a stomach ache for 3 days. And I kept peeing like a madman. And beyond just like COVID, that could be something else.
Yeah.
So I immediately, told my doctor, can I fit in an appointment? I know I'm supposed to have my physical next week, but can I just come in quickly at 3:00 to, because I'm having these weird symptoms. So I go and she tells me, well, did you travel out? And I told her I went to Vegas and, well, you could have COVID. And I was like, yeah, let me. And then she's like, hey, get a COVID test. So I got the COVID test. She came back with a whole new outfit and told me I was positive. So yeah, I mean, but I wouldn't, I was sick, but it was bizarre. I'll just say that. Like everyone's experience is different, but there's a lot of people we know that have also had COVID. I'm not going to say the names, but get well. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been spreading like crazy, like crazy. So yeah, don't put on your mask, people. I don't know how you feel about vaccinations, but get vaccinated if that's what you want to do. And
or at least be safe.
Just be safe because this is it's not a joke. And I'm glad I don't live with my parents or my mom, not just the parents, but I'm glad I don't live with my brothers either because it's like shit could have went to them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you thinking about all that stuff, but I'm good now though. I'm straight now. But yeah. That's that for COVID. But let's get into some of the. We don't have too much topics today, but I want to start off by we didn't do this. We should have ended this. But Betty White and Sidney, how do you pronounce the last name? Chris? Poitier. Rest in peace. Two icons. Betty White, what was the show she was on?
Golden Girls.
Yes, and she was actually going to turn 100 a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, it was like the first. No, not the first. Like the 6th, I think.
Yeah, crazy. So rest in peace to her. And she was actually one of the few nice white people.
They were already people were already setting up for her 100th birthday and everything.
Very nice. But Sidney Poitier too, because he's a legend, icon. Yeah. Everybody in the act, as far as it isn't acting, respects Sidney Poitier. So rest in peace to him. For inspiring the generation.
He was the first black man to win one of those awards. I forget which one it was.
I forget, but I know that when he won an Oscar, I think him and Denzel won around the same time, but that was later.
Mm-hmm.
But an icon. But Chris, you looking for something?
I was trying to see what award he won first as the first black man.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a second for that. Shamal, when's the last time you got a haircut?
Before I went home for Christmas, so that would have been the 22nd.
It looked like this shit grew back quick.
Yeah, my hair be growing, and when it comes back, that shit looks rough. So I definitely do need a haircut, but trying to find time that's the challenge. But we're gonna get one eventually, so I can be looking like you without the big forehead, though. But that's neither here nor there.
I see you trying to be petty today. I see. Well, Chris, what was?
It was the Academy Award.
Academy Award
for Best Acting.
Okay. Nice. Okay.
1964 too.
That's the year. What to say? That's as old as some of my aunts, and
there was still segregated parts of the U.S.
I think the original Scooby-Doo came out that year. For real. The original.
No, it's probably around that time period.
Yeah. That's when the original. But rest in peace to those two icons. Moving forward, an icon. An icon has been accused of being in an open marriage, and I found this funny because Ayesha Curry had to go at a commentator who said something about her and Steph being in an open. Well, she basically said it's a lie. But assuming it's true, are you shocked that Steph and Ayesha Curry would be in an open marriage because they are Christians?
Well, yeah, I would be, and not even necessarily just for that. They just don't. From what I've seen from them, they just didn't seem like the type. They didn't.
I'll be real. I don't want to cut you off. Ayesha does not look like an open marriage type of woman.
No,
I'm real with you.
And being Steph doesn't look like the type to be like, oh yeah, I want to go see what that's all about. He doesn't look like. He looks like the type of nah, I'm cool. He doesn't look like he's out here exploring for a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah, Steph is, the type of guy you would want your daughter to date. A dweeb, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be loyal to one woman. What?
How does he become a dweeb because of that? Because he looks like somebody who'd be loyal to his spouse? Y'all heard that. All you young listeners heard that. Peter said you're a dweeb if you're loyal to your spouse.
No.
That's that dark skin energy again. Here we go.
Listen. Shamar, before you start your thing.
No, what you mean, Shamar?
I was being nice. I said he's the type that you would want your daughter to date. A nice dweeb that'll be loyal to his wife. That's nothing. There's nothing wrong with it being a dweeb.
He don't even look like a dweeb. He looked like a regular person. Like if he wasn't in the NBA, I wouldn't think anything of him. I was like, I don't know what he does.
Listen, Steph Curry is one of the most non-threatening looking. He just, you know what? I think dweeb's the word. He's a nice guy.
Dweeb is the wrong word. Yes, there you go.
You know, but you know, Steph Curry back in probably middle of high school I think he'd be a dweeb. But that's neither here or there.
Like if you put just like a generic template for like any job, and like you just see like anybody, like I could see Steph Curry basically like at any position: banker, librarian, doctor. You just change all the suits out. It still looks like, okay, yeah, I can see that guy being here.
Listen, Steph Curry looks like the type of kid that was trading Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon cards with big glasses.
What was wrong with that?
With big glasses on his face. Okay,
man, Peter just hating. Peter, the light skin hatred is just spewing out of you just because you missed one podcast. It doesn't make it start making up for the last time. Wouldn't you want your daughter to date a dweeb? You want to be some dark skinned nigga like MJ just cheating on this girl on the road. Is that what you want? Is that what you want?
No.
That's what you want.
But listen,
that's a real man over there.
Listen, wouldn't you want your daughter to date a dweeb? You don't have to worry about nothing. He's a good guy. He's a Christian. He's not. Being a dweeb is a negative.
I want my daughter to date whoever she wants to date. No, the main thing is you calling him a dweeb. Really, you try to butter him up, and then you throw that little cheat at the end. Yeah, babe. I want him to good guy, doesn't cheat, dweeb. It's like, what? No,
listen, that's what a dweeb is.
You don't know that, bro. Have you not seen have you heard stories about like band camp people? Them shit be fucking freaky as hell. Worse than normal people.
Whatever. Listen, there ain't no head shot Steph Curry because
messing with the trumpet player, messing with the clarinet player, it be all nasty ass little circle. They be
what you're talking about isn't Steph Curry. Steph Curry's a good guy. He's a good, nice dweeb. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, here she look, all right.
He just can't.
Ain't no hate.
He can't help himself. He can't help himself.
Ain't no hate.
He can't help himself.
I mean, like, wouldn't Steph be kind of like what's the wheelchair Jimmy? Wouldn't he qualify as that?
No, because if you see Drake was one of the popular people on the show. He ain't watched the show.
Yeah, but he looked like
I didn't really watch the show. I can't
coming out of it.
Wheelchair Jimmy, I ain't gonna hold you. Let me stop.
The light skin hatred is spewing out your ears. Hey, man, you're in an old cartoon.
It's not no hate, man. It's not no hate. I'm calm here. It's okay to be a dweeb.
You may be calm, but you're calm, but the hatred is just raging through your heart. It's fine, my brother. Look, we gonna get through it.
Yeah, but before I went on that little tangent, I don't believe this report that Ayesha and Steph are in the open. I just can't see Steph Curry. If it was me, and I'm not stereotyping, so don't do. If it had been Clay and another girl, if it was Klay Thompson or somebody else or Kelly Oubre, then maybe I believe that. But Steph, nah, I don't see that. Just by the way he moves, personally, I don't see that.
Yeah, no, he just, I don't know. It's just something, but I just could not see him in that type of predicament. I guess it wouldn't be a predicament, for him if he was actually in one, but like, I can't see it.
Yeah, I just can't. He's a family man. Like, he's He ain't no Will and Jada. Ugh. He's not that.
Right.
I'm still mad at Jada Pinkett Smith for that. I'm still mad. I might not be able to watch any of her movies just because of that. Ugh. But speaking of toxic celebrities, Kanye West. Like he's been in the news like almost every other day since. But the most glaring thing he did was he had a song with The Game. Have you heard it? It's called Easy.
No, I haven't heard it, but my brother was actually telling me about it. I think it was my brother. Somebody was telling me about it yesterday or the day before. Talking about he survived the car crash to fight Pete Davidson or something like that.
I survived the crash so I could beat Pete Davidson ass.
Okay.
Like that.
I knew it was something like that. Like I was just kind of surprised that just like, wow, that kind of takes a turn.
Yeah, I think homeboy corny for this. I think it's stupid, especially when you have a whole other girlfriend and you've agreed to divorce your wife. I think going on a record and saying you survived the crash to beat your soon-to-be ex-wife's boyfriend is like the definition of insecurity. Like, okay. But this is Kanye. Like, he does. One day he says, "I'm gonna go up." The next day, I'm gonna go down. One day he likes Chick-fil-A. The next day, Chick-fil-A's like he's just. You don't know with him. One day, Big Sean is my guy. Next day, Big Sean's trash. One day, Talib Kweli, that's my guy. You know, he helped me. And then the next day, I never fuck with Talib Kweli.
Yeah.
Never know. Or one day, Drake, I love Drake. The next day, fuck Drake. I'm richer than you, Drake. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know with Kanye. Polarizing is
get some very high ups and downs.
Yeah, I mean, any thoughts, Shamar, about Pete, him wanting to whoop Pete Davidson? I mean, he wanted to hurt your guy.
I mean, he was only a figure on Drake. We all know that, but he just saying it right now. At the end of the day, I feel like, but Kanye's gonna be Kanye. Like, I feel like this is more to grab the attention, and it got because he realizes that like that Pete and Cam relationship is like. It's not as popular as him and Cam, but like it's definitely popular than him and his girl. Like I don't even know his girl's name.
Is it Julia Ann?
Hell if I know. But either way, I feel like he's trying to get more attention on him. That's what it all comes down to. He just wants the spotlight on him. And to get it now, you gotta talk shit about your ex or about your ex's boyfriend and what you're gonna do to him. He ain't gonna do shit though. But if it does happen, I would love to see that.
Yeah, Kanye. I mean, you got for me, when it comes to like fuck all this like publicity, you got kids now. You got like 4 kids, and one of them is like old enough to like know what you're saying. North is old enough. She's gonna be like 10 years. She's gonna be like 10 next year.
Was she the one that just had a birthday?
No, that was Chicago.
Okay,
that was I think his second daughter, but his oldest daughter, she almost 10 years old. So like she understands things. So it's like when your kids start to understand your actions and they can see it, that's when you gotta like chill the fuck out. So I don't know why, he keeps bugging out. I really don't get it. I think at this point in your life when you got 4 kids, all this stupid shit you be, I don't know, man.
No, and then I didn't see it, but I guess the other day when he was going to his daughter's birthday or trying to find it, he was ranting about how she's keeping him from his kids and stuff. And then I guess they said a few hours later, like he had taken pictures where he was playing with them.
Yeah.
So I don't know how he found his way to the party or somebody just like gave up and just told him.
It was Travis Scott.
Okay, Travis Scott just told him.
Yeah.
But even still, just to get over there, I'm sure they had like some type of security detail. He probably didn't just walk in.
So the thing with the party, it was Chicago West and Stormy, Travis' daughter's birthday at the same time.
Okay.
It was a joint birthday party. So I think it was at Travis and Kylie's spot. So he's like, I'm gonna send it. And I don't know if it was at that spot, but it's just like I don't like the making that public. Like again,
well, that's what he does, though. That's what he does.
Yeah, but like you think like, dog, you got kids, man. That's the thing. When you got kids, your perspective on life should evolve. But I don't know, people are different.
But think about all the shit he's already done. like, especially now in the internet era, like, no matter what happens, his kids, their friends will always they can always just go back on the crazy shit he did. It's like, man, this your dad? Like, even like the funniest shit like that we think is funny, like when he said George Bush doesn't care about black people, like her friends or his, because he also has a son, their friends would be like, this your pops? Like, imagine that. And then you have to be like, damn, my dad really said that shit. And then it's like, what the fuck? And then you realize all the other crazy shit he said. It's like, yo, this man was out of his mind. So I feel like at this point, it's too late. Like, no, you can't go back and change that stuff, but like, all the information is already out there.
I get this. There's certain things like, you know, especially when he said the slavery is like that.
Yeah, that's
like there are certain things that he said already, but for me, it's like coming off a divorce with you and your mother, like it's gonna affect the kids. Mm-hmm. Like the stuff about like beating Pete Davidson's ass, and then all of this stuff is gonna affect your like that stuff affects the kids directly. Now the shit you said about George Bush or slavery, I mean, that'll fuck them up because people will talk. But then, like, this stuff he's doing now, it's already affecting them personally because they're seeing their family break up. Add to the fact, there are going to be people in school making fun of you about that shit.
Right.
So that's why I feel like, yo, yay, relax. You know, but who knows? They could be going to school where everybody just dick rides them and just beats their friend. You know, who knows? You know, they probably don't have real friends.
It's like, hey, my kid, that's your friend. That's your best friend. Be nice. We getting paid.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of their friends do get paid just for being groupies.
Hey, we with it.
Just be part of my inner circle and I'll pay you. That'd be crazy.
Where do I sign up?
Chris, you said groupies, right?
Yeah.
I can segue into this. Drake been using hot sauce. So he had a groupie that, you know, he apparently, you know him. He smashed, you know, bursted in the thing, the condom, threw it away.
Bursted in the thing.
And put hot sauce in it to kill the sperms or whatever. Basically killing the seeds. The girl tried to get the condom and get the sperm back in her thing so she could. This is disgusting, by the way. Because I think they die quickly.
Yeah,
anyways, they die quickly anyway, so that's stupid. But that's neither here. There. So.
But apparently it works, you know, just for people to have the idea. It's probably it's less likely to work, but it might still work.
Who knows? God wants it to happen, it'll happen. But she tried to, you know, put the thing back in her thing. And I think she looked back at Drake and then like, yo, what'd you put in this? And he said, oh, I put hot sauce because it kills the, you know, what's it called? But that would have been awkward because you're like, what the fuck is she putting my back in her? Sorry for the. If you have kids, you can watch this.
Told you this is not a PG show. It's
like
family
you
show.
know, like she's trying to put the right back in her vagina. Like I'm not gonna say the P word, but in the back in her vagina. That would have been like, I'm looking at you like, what are you doing? But one, she said she's gonna sue, which is binoculars. And two is like, since when did you niggas use hot sauce? Why are we using hot sauce for this type of stuff?
I mean, we're not high profile enough to even get to that though. Honestly, because like think about it.
You do that.
Because I mean, think about it, like we don't even have to think about something like that because we don't like no offense to all of us, but like even if all three of us combined, we probably don't rate that much money to like where we're gonna be like, oh well, if I get with him, I'll be set for life money. Nah.
Yeah, true. But the fact that you First of all, when did hot sauce? That's the one thing I want to learn from Drake.
They probably do that to well, first off, I don't know how she put that back or even picked it up and wasn't thinking about it. Because, most hot sauces, have a color to them. Red or green, something, So I don't know how she's going to pick up this condom that has the strange tint to it and not feel suspicious at all. Be like, oh, that looks perfectly normal. and use it.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Disgusting. So, I mean, Drake, you dodged a bullet with that one, but who taught you that hot sauce? Did Trey Songz teach you this? Trey Songz is probably one of those guys that probably would do some shit like this. I mean, stuff like this. Because, this is the most bizarre. Hot sauce. You have people, I think, there was a video on IG or was it TikTok where a guy had a birth control thing or some condom that said Drake edition hot sauce.
Drake edition hot sauce.
But yeah,
actually, I think I saw that. I
was like, yeah. But the certified lover boy, one, you need to. Well, I don't blame you because you probably have girls throwing themselves at you anyways because you called yourself the certified lover boy.
I was about to say he's certified lover boy for a reason.
And you make very sensitive music, so women like that. So they be drawn to that. But I just, yeah. What do you think, Shamar, about your the guy you're signed to or you work for? What do you think about this situation?
I mean, we got to protect the assets. I don't know why she thought she was going to get the free ride. You know what I'm saying? Hey, there was a reason for it. This is the reason why we do stuff like this. By him, I don't make that much money. So, okay. We ain't got to worry about that. You try to take my money, I'm going to be like, you can't even have enough money to make a PB&J sandwich. Come on, man, stop playing this up. But, I mean, I think the biggest thing is I think the craziest part is that the fact that you think you're going to sue and you're going to win. That's the biggest, what the audacity that you think that you're going to even have a remote chance of winning this. Because if I was a judge, I'm so he actually used protection as he should. And that wasn't enough for you. It's I mean, come on now.
Unless she wants to claim rape, which would be bizarre, which would be stupid, because this seems like a consensual.
Yeah, no, that would be thrown out the window because that's not even the issue. The sex wasn't the issue. It's the fact that he in a condom. Oh, I'm going to bleep that out. I didn't just say that. But
actually, yeah, Chris, since you're doing that, bleep my part when I said bleep that part. I know what you heard what I said through my lips, but yeah, I'll bleep that part because my mama might watch this. Yeah, but you groupies out there, stop trying to do the most. This is the most bizarre story I've heard, and Drake looks good on it. Drake doesn't look bad at all with this story. It's kind of helped, made him look good.
Yeah. Also, she whatever potential case she might have if one at all, she definitely doesn't have one now because it's increasingly clear that she was clearly trying to get pregnant with his child through this condom. Exactly. Without his consent, which is why they were wearing the condom in the first place.
Exactly. So her whole case is thrown out the window.
Not just saying if a woman gets pregnant without a man's consent, that's illegal. Because if it's accidental, that's one thing. But she's picking up the condom and trying to put the essence back inside her. That should be illegal.
That's nasty. That's unhygienic. And that just shows. Drake, you need to be messing with different level of groupies because this groupie is a ratchet one. Nasty. But speaking of nasty, the Dallas Cowboys Yes. I will be giving them Bozo of the week. But before I do that, have any of you listened to Corday's album?
I did.
Okay. We'll talk about the Corday album after I give Dallas Bozo of the week. So Bozo of the week goes to the Dallas Cowboys as a team, organization, and fan base. Now I know, Peter, oh, you're Washington football team, they suck, blah, 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 whatever. The Dallas Cowboys, y'all really thought it was your year, huh? How about them? Y'all went into that stadium and forgot COVID existed. Like, there was footage of them running into the stadium. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, COVID ain't real no more. Running around saying, how about them Cowboys? We're going to win the Super Bowl this year. Yeah, this is our year. Well, they lost. And the first candidate for Bozo of the week, Mike McCarthy, for not getting his team disciplined enough. 14 penalties in a playoff game.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Randy Gregory not knowing not to be offset. Like, Zeke, dud. Dak Prescott, dud to like the fourth. You did not prepare your team for this. And your time management, especially what you did towards the end. And I'm going to go to the second guy. Dak Prescott, what possessed you to just think you were just going to run when the clock was going with no timeout and no time to excuse my language, to spike the ball? When I saw this, because he rushed it, I immediately started laughing because I knew the game was over. And then you blame the referee? You blame the officials? Your dumb ass should have known the rule is to give the ball to the official, not your center. Isn't that a rule, Chris?
That's the rule.
And you didn't know that. But you want to blame the referee for not coming down on time. What do you want him to walk around the lineman? Time would have went. On top of that, Dak Prescott was co-signing the fans throwing garbage at the officials. Double bozo. And last but not least, except Dion, because I actually rock with him. But Dion, I'm sorry, you have to, because you kind of had mad Cowboy disease. Man. The Dallas Cowboy fans, you fools. You've been yelling, how about them Cowboys? This sorry here, we're going to win the Super Bowl. But you choked again, huh? They've been giving you the same result every single year. But you thought this year would be different. You really thought this year would be different. And what makes it more so funny, the way some of y'all were crying. The way some of y'all, like, there was this black woman, her face was like this. Y'all were crying like I think Stephen A. had a montage of just the Dallas Cowboys fans suffering. And you know what? Y'all deserve it. Y'all deserve it. Y'all deserve all the slander, all the jokes, all of it. So yes, the Dallas Cowboy team, players, anybody that rocks with the Cowboys, y'all bozos. And I want a triple effect for that. Triple.
I got
you. Chris, Shamar, what were your thoughts on that final play? I just want to hear y'all.
I don't got no thoughts on it because I watched I think I watched 5 minutes of it and I was just like, nah, I'm cool. I just watched about 5 minutes of it. 5 minutes of the third quarter, I think.
So you didn't see the end? Oh man,
I didn't see that end.
So did you at least see the highlight of it?
What do you call the highlight of it?
No, like did you at least see the play? At least, like
no.
Oh, you haven't seen?
Okay, no, I haven't seen it.
I'll show you. Then I have to because I went on a rant and you probably don't know why. But Shamar, what did you think of the final play? If you've seen it,
I think you're being a little too harsh on Dak because that was really the only option. Yeah. I know your hatred for the Cowboys is just as high as your hatred for light skins, but I think on that play, there's no other option but to run. And I think, I want to say it's the time management. I think the way it went down, kind of like, all right, like if it happened to me, I'd be pissed if I was Dak. So I get the reason why he went out like that. But he played horrible. So, I mean, there's that. He played like ass. Okay. So, I mean, in reality, they should have won that game handsomely, but it is what it is. And I mean, fuck the Cowboys, for being honest. But hey.
Yeah. Yeah. But my rebuttal to that was he ran too long anyways. He ran too long. Like he wasn't supposed to run. He wasn't supposed to
run at all.
But if you were to run, not that much. He ran a little too much.
Okay, so what was the final play? Was it like was it like a Hail Mary down the field and he ran because nobody was open?
Chris, it was a QB draw. It was a QB draw.
It wasn't a QB draw.
It was a QB draw.
It wasn't a QB, bro. He had like, I don't know how much time, but let's say 15 seconds left. Ran the play, he was open. It's like, well, fuck it. Either I throw it and it's incomplete and we got a long ass way to go, or I try to run and get some yardage. He, like Peterson, he probably didn't run too long, but you run until somebody stops you.
Yeah.
Like you can't just get like a couple yards and then be like, oh.
Or at least try to get out of bounds.
He couldn't because I said that, but he couldn't because they
covered everything. Like
they covered that
his only option was to run up the middle, and nobody stopped him. And I guess that honestly is well planned by the 49ers. Just like let them run because they only have so much time left.
Mm-hmm. If I'm not mistaken, and I'll probably have to rewatch it, but to me, that's how I remember it. As soon as he snapped the ball, I just seen him taking off running. So I thought it was a QB draw. I thought it. So maybe I have to rewatch it because I thought maybe because I was hysterically laughing, I saw it a little faster than what it actually happened. But I just saw him run. I'm like, why are you running? The time is
maybe
going.
He read it really quick too. Like he read like, oh, we're definitely covered, or it's not going. Or it's going to take too much time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of the situations.
Yet again, I'll probably have to rewatch the play. But from watching it live, it looked like a bonehead play. And it's very fitting that they would end in that dramatic way because it's the Dallas Cowboys. And regardless of who was smart, it was stupid because it's the Dallas Cowboys. Sorry.
I mean, he would have won that game.
I'm not rooting for him anyways. I don't care.
Yeah, regardless, they would have found another way to mess it up anyways because they were stinking the whole game. So, Bozo of the Week goes to, every Dallas Cowboy fan except Dion because still,
No.
He got, what?
Fan, ride or die. You better lump him in there. Stop playing favorites. I'll say this.
I see why you said it was a draw. I just looked at it, Peter. I said it was because it was quick. It was quick, but I think he saw because his guys were still running actual routes. They weren't looking to block. They weren't looking to block until they saw him like up the field already, and by that point he was sliding. But it looked like I'm assuming he read the defense and just saw like there been no, like the best bet was just to run there. That's what it looked like. It was just like a snap decision type thing.
Yeah, watching it live, it looked like a bonehead decision.
Because if that was a draw, there would have been more blockers, at least for his receivers.
Okay.
And they probably would have planned that out a little bit better.
Okay. But the fact that they ran out of time just shows that, it's the Dallas Cowboys. And they're just mediocre. and will continue to be. So, Chris, if you know what, because I'm petty, I'm gonna send you like a couple photos, and I want you to put them in here. So just of the Dallas Cowboy fans, the ones that were upset. Just want to put a little montage in here so that people can see how depressing and pathetic they look. And I wish I had like Dion was gone for like about 2 days, B. He's actually a very sane Cowboy fan, but he has mad Cowboy disease tendencies. Man said Cowboys versus the Chiefs as a Super Bowl prediction. Yes, he said that. So you have to get some of this bozo.
Nah, you gotta get some of it. Stop playing favorites. Once a fan, always a fan. Stop playing favorites.
But you're gonna join the Washington football team, the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the team in Minnesota, the Vikings, right? Watching from home.
So keep our name out your mouth, bro. We ain't do nothing. We ain't say nothing to you.
Listen, I said the Washington football team.
Keep our name out your mouth.
The Pittsburgh Steelers.
We ain't say nothing about the Vikings. We ain't say nothing about the Cowboys right now.
I'll take. It's about the Cowboys, but I'm just saying the Cowboys. You're sitting at home with everybody. Yeah. All y'all get to smoke. I've been waiting to do this. Ooh,
man, you don't have a team name yet. Shut up.
I didn't hear that. No, I did not catch that. I didn't catch that. But yeah, as far as hip hop, Corday dropped. That's our last thing we'll talk about. Shamar, you haven't listened to it. You should. It's better than anything Drake could do. You know what I'm saying? As far as rapping. Yes, I said it. As far as rapping,
you think everybody better than Drake at rapping for the most part? So
there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that are better than Drake at rapping. There's a lot of people.
So what's the difference between him, Corday, and all the other people then?
Who?
Like you said that a lot of people are better than Drake. So what's the difference between them and Corday? Like, what makes this album so special? I have to listen to this one.
Oh, it's good. It's for the spitters that like bars. This is really good. He's a better rhymer. He's a better rapper than Drake. But Drake is just,
he's better.
He just makes all types of music. Drake's a popular guy, makes pop music, makes dance hall, he's a better artist, maybe better overall artist in different genres. But he ain't a better rapper.
It's fine. He's just better.
Okay. But yeah, Chris, what do you think of the Corday album?
Oh yeah, I thought it was straight. Though being real, I think I liked his first album better still.
Yeah.
But this was a solid album, I think. I don't think it was like a drop off in quality or anything. It just wasn't it just wasn't as good as like I would expect his second album to be. But at the same time, it doesn't feel like it was like a sophomore slump or anything either.
No. I'm gonna go. Corday's 2 for 2 right now.
You said. Go ahead. Go ahead.
First album, I think his first album was better. First album was like I think it was in 2019, right?
Yeah.
I think I put that as like my top hip hop album that year. I think at that time, that Crit and a couple others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why. Because when we said 2019, I was just like, oh yeah, Big Crit.
Yeah, Crit album was dope, solid too. I love that album. So Corday was good. Like I think with Corday, the emphasis on this, it was kind of very personal.
Yeah, and it felt like stuff, that. It felt
a lot of stuff like he's dealing with. I think it's still that transition from the guy that used to live in a certain environment with people and being a celebrity. But I like it. I think it's a solid album. I think it's going to be one of the best albums of the year.
I can see that. Did you have a track that you really liked on there?
Let me go through the tracking list because I'll be.
I'm looking at it here. I think
I'll be forgetting the. I'm like sometimes I'm just forgetting the name.
Hey, I know you way better than me though, because I be forgetting them all the time. I think my two favorites was Today, and I think Parables.
Parables, the remix or the original?
The remix, I think.
Let me play Mama's Hood real quick. Yeah. Let's see if I can remember. Yeah, Mama's Hood. Mama's Hood was fire. Sinister with Wayne.
That was good too, yeah.
Chronicles and Champagne Glasses. I like Champagne. Nas was actually supposed to be on Champagne Glasses as well. I don't know why his verse was cut off, but Champagne Glasses with Steve and that was dope. Sinister, and I think Mama's Hood were on my top.
Well, maybe I'm thinking of Sinister for Parables. Oh no,
and Sinister had Wayne on it. Parables is the song with Eminem, the remix.
Yeah.
That was Eminem.
No, I can't. I think I like both of them, but I'm gonna just say Parables because that's what I said first. I can't remember right off.
Yeah. He can sing on Chronicles with her and Dirk.
Yeah. It didn't really necessarily surprise me, but like it did because I was just like, oh, he can actually sing. Because I felt like he has the voice where it's just like, oh, I can hear him sing. But then when he actually does it, like, oh, he actually can. That's the confirmation.
I really, as far as, because he's DMV, like, we got some lyricists out here from DMV. We got one. I personally know one, Just 10. You know what I'm saying? Johnny Ray, like, DMV got some spitters, man. I ain't gonna, like, as you know, just we'll catch up with Just 10 again, and I'm hoping that we could one day like speak with Johnny. I'm gonna send you a track she did.
All right.
She bodies this. No, she's on like I think it's like a compilation album. Sion's on it too. Sion's on a compilation album with her, Dell, and a couple other DMV artists. And her song is particular. Sion's song was fire too, and Dell's song was also fire. But hers, yo man, she fired. But I think that's it for the show today. I'm back from COVID. I don't have it no more.
Shamar let him back in, is what he's saying. That's what happened last week. Shamar kicked him out. He had to hold him off. That's why Shamar wasn't here last week.
You really think Shamar Moore could kick Morris Chestnut out?
If he had to.
Yes.
Really?
100%.
Really? Shamar Moore would kick Morris Chestnut out. No, that doesn't work that way.
Bruh. Morris Chestnut be crying in movies. Shamar Moore is the detective on CSI.
Shamar Moore was, listen.
Like SWAT.
Morris, if you don't remember I don't think you remember this movie, but there was a movie called Brothers. Morris Chestnut is the reason why Shamar Moore didn't die in that movie, because Shamar Moore was scared he was going to get killed by a woman that he was playing. So yes, Shamar Moore, I make sure you good. Yes.
Bro, I don't trust these females out here. They always trying to kill me over some bullshit.
Well, if you stop acting like the certified lover boy and Chris, all them light skin, that behavior, maybe they wouldn't want to kill you.
The dweebs.
The dweebs are actually cool. Dweebs is cool. No. Except Trey Young. Except Trey Young. He's a dweeb that's not cool. You know what I'm saying? A fraudulent king of New York and shit. Like,
Chris, clip it. He just said King of New York. We'll do no editing. Right,
fraudulent King of New York. Fraudulent. New York ain't jacking for Trey Young.
And Trey, we trust. Trey.
Sounds like you said in Beige we trust, not in Trey. But that's neither here nor there.
Same thing.
Oh, look at this. Ugh. But yeah, That's it for the show. You can find us on every podcast platform. We're available everywhere: Apple, Spotify, and the rest. You will see our faces on YouTube. There was some technical difficulties last week, on both of our ends, me and Chris, but we got that together. So you will have the episode at midnight Monday on the podcast.
Knock on wood.
On YouTube at 3:15 p.m. Eastern time. So yes, you see our faces. You can follow, I always say, subscribe, like, and comment our YouTube page. Do that. Follow us on Out of the Berg on IG and Out of the Berg Pod on Twitter. And my personal is at Kofi Pita on Instagram and at Peter Kofi. At Peter Kofi on Twitter. Chris?
You can follow me on Twitter at BigChris_57 and on IG at Everybody Loves Chris, but I'm not going to be on social media for a minute, so if y'all hit me up on there, I will not hit you back until I'm back on there.
Shamar Moore?
Everything Sham_Wild12, and I don't have a manager because my takes be too controversial. Everybody keeps dropping me from their management.
Yeah, I'm not surprised they would, just like the Vikings got dropped. But
ooh, good one.
Yeah. And the Raptors.
Imagine having a losing record. Imagine one of the worst teams of the league, though.
Hey, but them Raptors ain't looking so good. But that's neither here nor there.
Hey, we just
but like I always, DeMar DeRozan wore a Bulls jersey and he know how to play basketball now. So, but that's neither here nor there.
At least we got to bring in this millennium.
Who remembers that? No one remembers that. No one cares. Stay black, stay woke. We love you.
Bye.
2019 Raptors champions. Let's go.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Out of the Berg podcast. We're available on all podcasting platforms, and we ask that you like, comment, share, and subscribe, as well as hit that notification bell. That way you'll be notified whenever we release a new video. And as always, we like you, we love you, but we gotta go. Bye.